Hi Aquarius, how are you? Welcome. It's time to do the second half of 2022 readings. We're doing this in the time frame of the supermoon in Sagittarius, so things may be expanded, completions may be happening for you in this full moon energy, but healing, adventure, tapping into what you really love, and where you want to be in these next 6 months is going to be highlighted for sure. And because we're using this supermoon energy, I wanted to use the quantum field oracles and the Akashic Tarot, and it's going to do a little bit of a past, present, future, and then we'll pull a major arcana for each of the months from July to December, as well as a clarifier card. So this reading is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but it will also include a romance angel card for an overall theme and a money and career card as well. So stay tuned, hang in there with me. It's going to be fun. Let's see what we have going on for our beautiful Aquarians. As always, it is a Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading. If it does not resonate, check those other positions, and I will identify numbers or themes for you that may show up. But use your intuition. You know how to, if it's not resonating with what I'm saying, there could be images on the cards or the numbers that might mean something to you. So here we go. Past energy, stuck energy. You may have felt stuck in the past. This is a very, I'm going to say, like Five of Pentacles energy, where you're just, feeling like, there's a rainbow above your head, or Five of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Cups. There's a rainbow above your head where there's blessings and things are okay, but you're kind of in this stuck in the mud kind of thing. I'm also, as you can tell, in my little home office, so I've put some light on this while my family is upstairs making merry. I am working on these readings for you, and if you hear noise, I apologize. Also, the cards, some of them are shiny, so I'm going to do my best to hold them up. And while adding extra light, it can also add extra shine. So that's stuck energy. Number 8, self. Okay, let's look at this. A loving woman and letting go. All right, here is the stuck energy, and this is the quantum field saying there are plenty of opportunities out there. If you see all those doors that are open, leading to paths of fortune, abundance, satisfaction, success, adventure, exploration, and you might still be in the stuck energy or holding on to attachments that you really need to let go of. This is your present. You also may be in the process of doing that, because there's also a loving woman around you. This could be a mother, a sister, a friend. It is a divine feminine energy. There is a loving man in this deck, so I want to say this is more female-based. So there's also a person around you maybe helping you. Could be a spiritual advisor, counselor, teacher, that is helping you to let go of what no longer serves you. And as you see, you have the dogs that are representing the angst and the drama in your life. And then you see the dog on the lap, calm, tamed, and in a beautiful field, just enjoying this moment of beauty and bounty. So how the drama goes from one extreme to the next, right? There's things that we feel like we can't let go of, or we're working to let go of, and then calming them and creating a beautiful, peaceful environment around ourselves. I love that. All right, let's see what our potential future is for our Aquarians. This deck is so pretty. If I didn't say it's by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, no, they said no. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarians. Thank you. Okay, so there's a transformative time for you, a cycle in the future. A very transformative time. I feel like with all this energy and things moving, life is transforming for you. In this cycle, we also have a decrease. We've gone from 6 to 5 to 4. So this feels like you could be cycling down to a new beginning. The way the numbers are retreating here, 6, 5, 4. And a decrease could be a time of feeling a bit of lack, that you don't your needs aren't being met, whether those are physical, financial, in work, or it could also be in many ways, depending on how this resonates and this transformation. You're going through a transformation, and the amount of people, drama, and episodes that are happening around you begin to decrease. So again, multiple meanings for everyone in their life cycle, where you are in your life. We're all at different places at different times. So let's see what the Akashic would like to add to this. Let's get a past card for our Aquarians here. And if there is this will have very little, if at all, resemblance to a traditional tarot. So if there's a meaning or something on here, potentially an affirmation, I will read it for you. I haven't seen all the cards yet, so there may be something that comes out that we want to check out. This again, Sandra Ann Taylor, but also with Sharon Ann Klingler. Beautiful deck, beautiful messages. The major arcana and the archetypes are extraordinary. Here we go, the King of Keys. Wow. This stuck energy and this King of Keys, this to me is like the King of Pentacles here. There could be someone that's an earth energy around you that may have helped you to get out of that stuck energy, or it could be you. You might feel stuck and are looking for that stability, that ability to get yourself out of a situation and into a feeling of abundance, stability, safety, security. Thank you. Gorgeous. Oh, no, too many. Okay. I promise I have had tea. But for some reason my hands are just like, no. Okay. Wow. Oh, no, that's too many cards. Oh, look, so many cards. Okay, so we're going to put these back. See if it comes back out again. Sort of getting a get your hands together message. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, present energy, spirit. Present energy for Aquarians. Akashic. Thank you, Akashic Angels. What would you like to share with our Aquarians today? This won't resonate with everyone, but oh, look at this. Maybe this is about a relationship. There's the Queen of Keys, Queen of Pentacles, the loving woman, letting go. Are you holding on to a relationship? Because we now have the King and Queen here that might be in your energy, in your stuck energy, in your letting go, drama, relationships. Could be family members, but generally when the suite is together with the King of Queens, King and Queen, that is a partnership or a relationship. Again, it will vary for others. Also, with this loving woman here and the Queen of Keys here, can be someone very independent, a bit able to take care of themselves, provide for themselves, nurturing. Again, while the King would be more ruling and conquering and an achievement mode, the Queen is coming from the feeling points of view of the same suite. But they're both looking at each other. So let's see what our potential future holds with this. Again, what I was going to say with the loving woman, it may not resonate with everyone, but I was getting a feeling of someone who's passed on. And you may have a spirit angel, a spirit guide, or a guardian angel, or a passed on loved one that is also around supporting you. Okay, Queen of Scrolls. Sort of like your Queen of Air and the War of the Roses. Okay, yeah, so this is what's happening here. Excuse me. You might also have trouble voicing your concerns. This transformation with the King and stuck energy, the King and Queen of Keys in the future, your relationships may be changing. A decrease in an ending a divorce, a separation, leaving a job. You have the Queen of Scrolls here that is allowing you to tap into your voice and allowing you to speak your truth. Also with the scrolls and the Queen, this can be cutting through the BS and getting to the bottom of it. Could be in papers of sorts, agreements and contracts. Why do I say that? Because you have the War of the Roses. As I said, the Six of Cups would not normally mean any type of conflict in a relationship. But with the roses here, which generally is of the heart, you may be having that decreased transformation in a relationship coming up in the future. Relationship can be in any way, shape, or form. Friends, families. I only say a partnership, divorce, or separation because we have the male and the female of this suite here. But apply it as it resonates with you. We're going to pull a monthly card with the major arcana now. This is the White Witch Tarot. Let's see if we can get some more energy in what's going on here. Remember, this is your Akashic and also your quantum field. So this is what's out in the universe and what may have been written for you coming up in these next 6 months. A change of circumstance for you. Transformative cycle. Leaving people behind that no longer serve you. You have support of a loving female. And you also have a female here who's helping you to see clearly what it is that you want to bring forward. Helping you to speak your truth and to bring forth this transformation, which is beautiful energy for you regardless. Not fun to go through, but in the long run, better for your life, your achieving greater goals, what you really want to do, aligning your path. I'm just seeing like a blockage in a path that's routing you this way, and this is the sort of like the cutting of the tree, you know, what you need to chop up in order to move it out of the way so you can move forward on the path. Wow, that's an interesting visual. Again, as that resonates. So let's see if we can get into this and find out any specificity. This is major arcana only with the White Witch Tarot. The Hermit, yeah, a little bit of time of retreating, that stuck energy here. You might be spending some time just deciding what it is that you want to do. Also, spiritual energy, spending some time out, meditating, contemplating. This is July. August, you have the Chariot. Could be a move, a new car. Can also be a victory. You know, personal victory of deciding, I know what I want to do moving forward. All right, let's see. Let's get September, please, Spirit, for our Aquarians. September. Oh, gosh. Okay. I know that came over. Judgment. Choosing, deciding. This can be a judgment in the sense of the scrolls, a separation agreement, a contract, a negotiation, where if you're owed money that you're working on it. It can also be a choice and a decision. It can be a karmic one as well. Divine has come in to decide the situation for you or to help you. Or this could be the moment where you've been in this hermit mode, the Chariot, maybe you've made some movement towards it, and the final judgment is announced in September. And I say announced because, remember, the judgment usually is Archangel Gabriel vocalizing, playing the music. The resurrection has begun. The ascension has begun because of the decision that's been made, notifying everyone. And you should really think about that, you know, the ascension once the decision has been made, right? So sometimes that's a visualization of us being trapped in the shadow, unable to see the light. And once the judgment comes in, once the decision is made, once the announcement begins, then the rise and the ascension to the light. You know, we could debate all the variety of different images and meanings for the cards, and they tend to change, you know, depending on each reading. But I often, in personal readings, will remind people of that. The Fool, yeah, here's that transformative time, the transformation with this Fool, the new path, the new beginning in October, really feeling like, okay, we're starting anew. It's going to set you on a new journey. Transformation, love that. Okay, so let's get November. I might move these cards up a little bit, but regardless, I know it doesn't really work. There's no good place to put the camera, so you can't see all the cards, but yeah. I know, so wow, they really want me to go back to this Judgment card. Okay. The other thing is, and the reason why the Gabriel, the announcement, and then the Ascension, until we vocalize or verbalize or acknowledge the change, the minute that we do and we say enough is enough, or I'm going to change this, I make the statement that I want more in my life, I am working towards healing this, I am receiving the healing for this, I am receiving the healing of this relationship, I am, whatever the I ams are, when those statements happen is when the light can shine in and it becomes easier. Because the hardest part is the worry and the fear and the just staying in a situation, whether it's work, love, friendship, even personal addictions and habits. And the minute the declaration is made and you work towards the light and improving or ascending, thank you, Spirit, you will, it gets easier. Because you've acknowledged the situation and now you're moving through it. Okay. And these are different, this is different artwork than what you would normally see in the traditional tarot, but you've all seen that Judgment card. Thank you for allowing me to, they were really wanting me to repeat that again. Okay, let's see. November, please, Spirit. Aquarians. November, please, Spirit. When I was in meditation and I did a pre-shuffle of the cards, the War of the Roses came out then too. And I was like, oh, I wonder what this conflict will be about. And now that we see this, it's, you know, as I said, it's different from everyone. And it can be in your own psyche, in your own self, in your own world. But with the King and Queen here, it feels relationship with. And that is never a fun thing to go through, but many times necessary for both of you to move on to your next path. And it made me think of the movie. I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember that movie, The War of the Roses. So I found it interesting that they used that title in the deck. I think it was, wasn't it Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner? Okay. And Danny DeVito. Yes, thank you, Spirit. As the lawyer. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go. November, please, for Aquarians. I really don't want to pick a card. I want this to come from Spirit, but they're being very specific, thank you, about what it is. The Tower. Yep, that transformation, the Fool, the Tower. This is coming through, whether you're the Tower or whether the Divine is coming in to transform and change your world. The Tower is that moment, as you all know. It can be an aha for the better. It can be an aha plot twist change that feels like someone's just ripped your heart out. But ultimately, it's always for your highest good. And to place you in the right path. to remove situations from you that are no longer for your highest good. And that many times you're the tower. You know, you make that choice. That's what I was feeling about this judgment in the Fool. This whole time, September, October, and November is that time of announcing, deciding, new path, and you may be the one that's saying, okay, I'm leaving this job, relationship, community event, whatever that may be for you, however that resonates. Oh, thank you, Spirit. December. And Justice. Those scrolls. And Justice, that Queen of Air right here. This is Justice. It could be you are in the process of a divorce or a separation from a company, a partnership, or any number of things. And justice is here to be served. When the card comes out in your reading, it's always a win-win, because Libra and justice is about fair and balanced for everyone. However, it bodes well for you if you're in a situation of winning or losing any kind of legal situation. It is also, not only that, about bringing balance back into your life towards the end of the year, feeling like whatever this tumultuous time was. And the Chariot can also represent, besides the moving or the car, it isn't a victory in this case, except for the victory over your mind and your decision making of what it is that you want to do. But it can be all that fiery, fast-paced action that this happens fairly quickly once this occurs. Like, you get yourself out of the stuck energy and you start to let go and use the guidance of this lovely woman. Tons and tons of divine feminine energy here. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, 5 cards of female energy being represented in the 2 with the male, in the stuck energy in the King. Whether it's tapping into your divine feminine energies, male or female, where you're more nurturing, loving, and caring for yourself and others, or that energy is around you to help you, propel you into this where justice comes in, end of the year, and you feel like you've got your life back on balance. With the Tower right before it, and then justice, this is also spiritual justice, karmic justice, that things are aligning as to where they should. So if you're not the impetus for this change, whatever has occurred is now showing that this is coming through for a reason, and definitely through spirit. Major Arcana for Libra. So your fellow air sign there, right? All right, let's pull some. Let's get the clarifiers here. Life change for you, Aquarius. Major life change. Wow. I think you're the first sign. Many are going through a deep acknowledgement, reckoning, karmic changes in their life, but this is the first reading, a physical change that's being represented here for you. So I send you healing, love, and energies while you go through this. It's never easy to be the spiritual warrior, to align yourself to a higher path by removing things. Yeah, look at this. Here's the 5 of Air. You know, wearing a mask, not happy with where you are, feeling trapped. You know, in this energy, as you see, she's blindfolded, but she holds a mask that she's showing to the world. Yeah, this is this Hermit energy where you go inside. The Hermit, remember the Hermit was the first card for July, and you see the eyes closed in deciding, really choosing who you are moving forward. The dragonflies, right? This shows the illusion that is around you that you have been living, whether it's self-illusion, illusion at work, illusion in a relationship, but the illusion that has been around you that you're now choosing to reveal or no longer take place with. This is the Dreams of Gaia by Raven Felon. These cards, you may have seen them. I use them in solstice readings and what have you, but once I pulled the quantum oracles, I knew these would be the clarifier tarot. Spirit was like, dreams of Gaia. I'm like, okay. Oh, wow, yeah, look at you. 8 of Swords. Oh, with the Swords energy. All this air element all around you, Aquarius. The Chariot being the card of Cancer. And as I was saying, I often will refer to the Chariot card as free will. A free will card, because you can direct that chariot as much as it's travel and motion and shows movement. Also can be victorious. So many meanings for every card, right? But many times, because of the fact that you see the card not necessarily being driven, right? It is the horses, or it's shown in many ways. I love the Modern Love Tarot, where it's a dog on with like the little helper for the back legs that are missing in one environment, and then the other is a short little black poodle. So you have the white and black, the duality, the free will, the light, the dark. You can continue with these cards as much as you want. And here you also are represented in that, with the sword pointing up and the sword in the hand. Notice that he is chained. This is that trapped energy, and the Chariot is the fast action that you are moving out of this trapped energy with the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords now. 2 of the cards that really represent conflict in the mind, and then now feeling trapped. Chariot, with that, you're releasing, you're removing, and you've decided to release that energy and move forward. Your free will choice to no longer be in that situation. As you go into Judgment, look at this. Yes, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Earth. And this is moving into a time of abundance, right? Into a time of receiving and giving. And that giving can be to yourself. It can also be from people. Remember, you have all this Queen of Keys and this loving woman, as well as the letting go. And in this case, this can be that time where you're deciding to let go with Judgment here. Now, this would be September energy. And of course, with that 6 of Earth, very Virgo, Pentacles sort of energy there. All right, let's see what we have for October, please, for Aquarians. The Fool. Well, yeah, you're, as you can tell by describing that 8 of Swords, it's clearing my throat and feeling that energy of you coming to be able to communicate and verbalize what it is that you want to do. Aquarians, please, for October 2022. Cards are... Yeah, thank you. They're still a little, as you can see, they're wanting to go, and then they don't. It feels like there might be a little hesitation still, you know, about the change. That's the 3D ego mind, you know, about the decision and the changes that are happening. You're working through it, Aquarius, that's for sure. Yes, no, no. Yeah, see, they'll pop, but they don't flip over. There we go. Ah, and choice. Yeah, the Fool. The Fool with the new beginning and the choice in the 0-point field of being able to manifest and direct and go wherever you want to go. 0-point energy is absolutely extraordinary. It's the field of all possibilities. And that is with the Fool. This is your October energy. New beginnings, choices. Where do you want to go? What do you want to align with? Where is this life now taking you? Where is your spirit, your soul taking you? Where... See the 3 doors in the base of the tree? That's also represented in those 3 doors that are on letting go. Your choice in that perfect October new beginning energy. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I see why you were so specific. The Tower in November is saying have faith. This is faith in yourself, faith in the universe, faith that what you're choosing is the best path for you. Faith that what happens is meant to be and will align you to your Akashic the best Akashic path you can take. Yeah, the water bird here showing, again, a little bit of confusion, but turtle representing earth, water, mother earth energies. Wolf with the teacher, you know, holding the yellow rose. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Having faith in the universe, in Gaia, in yourself. And notice the third eye above her head, not in the forehead, but the eye up here in that heart. Again, this is like a really shiny card, so I'm trying not to put it too much in the light. It's beautiful with that tower moment. Have faith that when that moment strikes, that it's all meant to be. And justice in December, please, Spirit, Aquarius. My goodness, notice the difference in the cards as we go through this time period, just saying. And the maiden, oh yay, more divine feminine energy. And again, this is male or female, it does not matter, but this is much more nurturing in the heart space. The maiden, so after you have the child, which is the birthing, then here we go into the maiden, which is the gentle, sweet exploration of life, tapping into your sensuality of what experiencing things with your senses all over again. You know, sometimes we get dulled to the beauty of the world when we are just stuck in a pattern over and over and over. And here the maiden allows you to gently walk through and explore with the rabbits and barefoot grounding on the earth, feeling connected. But as she walks through, she takes time to explore and look at all of the creatures. The flowers. That's justice being served there, you know, aligning yourself to a softer the path is representing, as they're saying, the new adventure, the new path that you're going to be on. You want one more card, but you're looking at things from a different point of view. Thank you. The union. Union. Now this can represent the union of this relationship. It can represent the union of any type of friendship, partnership, but it can also represent the union of yourself, your higher self, your earthly self, your all things coming into union, your divine masculine, your divine feminine balancing itself out. You notice with justice, it's the same thing about balance, union, coming to whole, coming into center. What I was saying is I wanted to know if you were recognizing the cards on the way down. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, then a time of giving and receiving. 0 point, we start with the choice, going into have faith, new adventure, new beginnings, and a union where you feel grounded and secure. Again, ground in yourself. Wow, that's beautiful. Very transformative cycle. You're not kidding. I think that's what we'll call this reading. Transformative. That is the overall theme here. Okay, so let's see what our romance angels would like to share as an overall theme for these next 6 months. They were so specific about that judgment card. I just feel like I'm like waiting to see if they have anything else to say. If it feels a little stalled, it's only because I'm listening. And also, the candle for me is for scrying. Some people use water, some don't use it at all, but I'll often look into the flame to see the images, so I kind of clear my eye here. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, clearly decide what you want. So if you're releasing something that you do not want, in particular if it has to do with love or relationships, make sure, especially in the 0 point choice, manifestation mode with the Fool energy in October, that you're very clear about what it is that you want to call in. All right, and let's pull a money and career card. Get an overall theme. I always remind you, while this is the energies that we're working with in the supermoon of Sagittarius, and it's an overall quantum field energy, for some of you it won't resonate with all. Please go back and check as we do this. Save the reading and make sure you check into your monthlies as well as your monthly love and your monthly money and career, because that is going to be more specific to the immediate time. And we're not always all in our sun sign. Sometimes we are in our ascendant or rising, which is the same, or our moon, so it depends on what the degrees are, what the planets are, what time of day, all that kind of stuff. Let's see, money and career for our Aquarius for the second half of 2022. What's going on there? Money and career, overall theme, please, Spirit. Teacher. Oh, wow, there's quite a few. But we'll read them. Teacher. You have the ability to motivate others. Consider careers in teaching. You've learned much about money. Put it into place. Now, with this teacher card that came out, I'm also feeling this loving woman could be someone in that regard. There might be someone around you, a guide, someone that is... that feels like they've been counseling you. So if you're not a teacher, this could also be an energy that's sort of reflective upon someone who's assisting and helping you. Rescuer. Someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. My goodness, this is exactly what I was saying. This almost feels like additional energy, and now they're saying, yes, it is, energy to let you know that sometimes you're the rescuer, other times people are helping to rescue you. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, quite the opposite. It shows your strength. Yeah, so if you're not a first responder, which is not really shown here, but... looking to see what I was looking for here. But in this regard, there could be someone, or this might be you, the kind of career that you have, but this is also about someone entering your life to help you or asking for help. Counselor, oh my gosh, wow, they're really honing in on this teacher, counselor, rescuer energy. Again, this could be your career, might be something you're interested in, but it is saying that your mental or emotional troubles could be blocking your abundance. It might be time for some emotional healing of your own or releasing the past, which is the energy that you have here, releasing things that are no longer serving you. And, okay, now we have luck, which is absolutely fabulous. Your luck is about to change for the better. You could get a lucky breakthrough, some financial breakthrough. Anything you do now will be very prosperous for you. So this is feeling, as we were going through this process and as we come into choice, faith, and union, that luck, in particular for money and career, might be enhanced by the choices that you're making, if this resonates in the money field. And trust. The universe is asking you to trust that your needs will be met. Here's your faith card. There is a spiritual reason why you are experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides, counselors, rescuers, teachers, whether those are on the earth plane or in the spirit plane, in the energetic realm, wherever you have guides and counselors who can assist you. But the universe is asking you that your needs will be met. This tower is for your highest good. And gosh, if they didn't want to just completely take over that with more cards from money and career deck that really resonate with the overall reading. All right, so a final message from the angel cards here. Let's see what they would like to say. And then we're going to leave it there. My goodness, there's so much going on for you, Aquarius. Ooh, but there's help, and it's all for your highest good, which, it's really going to set you on a path of great joy, Great joy and satisfaction is what I'm seeing. Angels. Aquarian angels, what would you like to say? Final message, please. Thank you. Merlina, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Wow. Counselor, teacher, rescuer, loving woman. Here, Merlina is advising you the same. The Queen of Queen of Scrolls could be, again, that sort of counselor, teacher person, lawyer, and anyone that would be able to give you logical, unemotional advice. And Daniel, yes. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you now. So you may want to call on the angel Daniel if this resonates in a relationship, in a marriage, to assist you, whether you're looking to work through it, or if you're looking for marriage, and this is work-related, or if your marriage is in trouble and you're also looking for assistance and guidance as you go through this separation. Wow. As always, I'm always amazed by the cards, the multiple decks, and they all come out and support the energy and the messages that Spirit wants to tell you at this time. So I thank you, and I want to give you a big hug for what it is that you're going through, and send love and healing blessings. I also, if there's, I was waiting to see if there's any other messages. I'm really being told that luck is this is the hope, this is the optimism, the faith and trust and faith, luck. This is a relatively short time in a 6-month period. It moves through fairly quickly, as you can see, with the 2 months and then a decision, and then moving forward into feeling much more centered. I'm also being shown let's see, 8 and 8, 5 and 5, 6 and 6. So you have a lot of dual numbers, which are synchronistic, but also showing two people, two situations, a work and an employee. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. Actually, I have 6 and 6 and 6 and oh no, that's a 7. Thought I saw another 6. Okay, no, my mistake. 8, 8. Eight and 8. Okay, and then you have 5 and 5. Okay. 5 and 5 are changes. 8 and 8 is about the self. 6 and 6, that's not only about people, but it's about the Venus number. It's about relationships, but it's also number of abundance. So please check out what the number means, represents, and then also the spirit or angel messages that go with those double numbers there. Okay. All right. Thank you again. I hope this resonated. I will talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.